Here I'm back with some additional information on the project Cosme. And first of all, the website is almost complete. As you can see the website, first of all, that website is done. Website is almost done. And what the functionalities we have put here for actually creating the character, that's what we have implemented here in this one. So let me just refresh it and kind of just give you a little bit around the sign. And this video will be kind of a little longer. So stick around and I'll do this process a little faster. So here we have almost built the website, and for the sign in, I will kind of speed it up if it will take a little longer. So here we go with just empty edition, and we are almost in. So some of the updates that we are putting in here for creating the character. Let's just directly hop in and let's directly jump on the creating the character. So here the create your character. That's will first of all give you a little insight around that how what the process is here for creating your character. So there is a tutorial video is also given here. You can watch it first, and because the tutorial will give you a more better way of working with it. So first of all, this is a paid service. You will be charged with around $1 per hour for creating your digital identity on a remote desktop. Because suppose you are using your desktop, so your desktop is not of that high end, not having those GPUs, Tesla GPUs. So we'll be providing your remote desktop. On that remote desktop, you will be creating your character, and you will be creating not another one, so that you can customize it in on your own. And there's tons of customization. You do not have to worry about how actually you'll be dealing with that part. So let's say first of all, there is a remote desktop client button and somewhat a remote desktop client from server. It will download a remote desktop client from our server on this button. So we'll just press it, and remote desktop client .rtb has downloaded, and this is the password for that remote desktop client. And there is still tons of things has to go. So now you're gonna have to create the remote desktop. That the second step has been here. So you will start the remote desktop. It takes around 1 minute or 1.5 minutes to start the remote desktop, remote PC that you'll be controlling from of our servers. Okay, and then so first of all, open the downloaded remote desktop client. So I will open this download remote desktop. This is downloaded. Right now we have just downloaded this one. So here open it and just go with the edit. Okay, now you are in the edit section as has been given here. Now remote desktop client, right click on it, hit it in the computer section, paste the public DNS name provided on the website. So now I'm going to create here the start remote desktop. So this is, we are starting the remote desktop. So what is it actually doing here? It's creating an instance on our servers for our desktop computer, and that desktop computer, I will show you the properties of desktop computer, what are the properties of that desktop computers will be. So it will take around, as I've said here, the 1.5 minutes to it's given here the public DNS name. This is the address of the desktop. Copy it and pull it in this one. This is the computer name. You have to paste it and it connects. It takes for the starting. It takes a little time. So it will take like the 1.5 minutes to connect. So you have to stick around here with this process. The next options are, in a moment it will prompt you to enter the password. In some of the options, in just a moment, in the password, copy the password from the website. This part of the password has been given on downloading button. This is the password of the Windows, and you have to put the password. Actually, it has not started, so you have to wait here 30 or 1.5 minutes to initiate it, and then you can go ahead with this. You can watch this video. This video covers the full. It is actually the recorded video of this video. Okay, so you can watch it and you can have a look. So as we are providing you a remote desktop, and we'll be giving you a complete environment for working with how all of the softwares that will be creating the character. So that's why it is a paid service. Okay, let's just hit it again, try it again, that our instance has initiated or not. So it has initiated. Now it's saying to enter the password. Copy this password from here. This is the password, and here put this in here. Okay, and it will connect. Yeah, yes. And we are connected. We are connected to the remote desktop. So this is the remote desktop starting. So you can have a look there that this is like a remote desktop. This is a different window, and this is the remote desktop. It's starting as an administrator, and you're logging in to the Windows, a remote window. Okay. Let's log in and we'll finally first of all show you the properties of this window. So this is as well. So just go in the task viewer. Here it is this is around having Intel Xeon 2.5 GHz, and it's having 4 virtual CPUs, and memory is 16 gigs. And especially here the important thing that we are providing you 22 gigs of NVIDIA Tesla GPUs. That's why it's costing you around the $1 per hour. So NVIDIA Tesla T4, that the GPU name is T4. That's, we can just have a look again here. This is NVIDIA Tesla T4. That's the GPU, and that's the high-end GPUs, especially being used in some of the Tesla cars. Okay, so now here are some of the softwares that we have provided. There are first of all the Google Chrome that you can browse. So first, this is the main character creator.exe shortcut. Okay, here you can even open this one, and let me just get some of the photos of our clients. Okay, so this is opening, this is open, and the character creator opening will take a little time. So let me have a record that the character creator is starting or not. So this is starting now. So by the time I would like to just do one thing, that come in here, and I would like to have some of the photos that I will be working on. So let me just some of the subjects photo from my drive. We'll get a link. It will just take a second here. So here it is link, not restricted. The link can say this thing. Copy it, and here we have been on the character creator profile. So now let's just go back to this place. Now here we have to download those photos. Right? Yeah, open it. So here we are, here we have the photos now. So these are some of the photos that we have shortlisted for creating the character. So I will be working with, I will not be working with a lady's photo because a female photo that will be not good for this kind of tutorial. So I will be working with a male photo, and these photos are high quality photo, around like the 4K photos. And we have just not this one, the one that has been edited. The one that has been edited is this one. That one was not that one with that. That photo was not edited. So this is around like a 4 MB photo, and this will be in the downloads. So this is all you're working in a remote desktop. It's not your desktop. So we can kind of have like, it's like the 1.98 MB, or this one is the 4 MB photo, 4 MB photo. So now this is still starting. So this character creator has it's kind of giving here, but still it's having the 4 virtual CPUs. So it will begin in just a second. So here this one is the starting character creator. By the time we can kind of, this will take a little time to initiate. It's loading all of the plugins, because this is a big software, actually complex software. We're dealing with the 4K textures and the very high missed polygons and resources. So it's taking a little time to open up. And you can see that it's using the complete CPU. By the time we can even show you some of the photos, so that's not really the perfect point. And actually, what the thing will be required for getting the photos, if the photos is front facing and have been captured in a studio and will have the best lighting and shaders around, then it will be will be best suited for this process, this working. So we are in, and now I will just walk you through the main process of getting your character with your photo and finally uploading to our servers. So here you are in, and that's why I will not be working with the female. That's why this is because the reason that we will not be working. So headshot, just go in the plugins, headshots, and initiate the headshot. And so headshot has been initiated with this here. This thing here, and now let me just enlarge it a little and drag the photo. Then the photo we are having this photo, this one photo. So this is first of all select the profile of the person. So current profile, this is a male person, and what's the actually the face look like? Leader of clean soft, based appeared with a beard and scalp, the old Noma clean soft. And if subject is a baby, you can click on this one. So generate. It will take around it will even take the 30-second time to actually map your face, create your mesh structure of the face, and yeah, so it's creating your mesh structure. Let me just wait a little. And for part of the thing that we will be working, that how we are going to give you this kind of the information for walk-in. So this is the mess having created from this photo, and because the lighting of this photo was a little better than the rest of the photos that we have been chosen, so that's why I've been trying to work. Anyone can create their own photo in a studio environment. And what the features will be added, we are not just going to there will be a little verification process for getting the account, and finally this is a digital identity. You can walk in anywhere. The maps that we provide, you can walk in anywhere. So this is like as your digital identity. You're like the digital person. So if it is like a digital person, it must have to be verified on your identity, on your authorizations. So there will be we'll be integrating those authorization process in our website, and you have to authorize your photo from your ID from our website, and then we'll be able to create these instances and jump in these instances. And so this is the face I've created. So I will get onto the face part first of all, and now let's just walk in here a little faster so that we can complete this process a little. So this is the face here, and now you can see this is kind of a better. This is almost good. It's almost looking like good. As you can see, the eyelashes are good, and because of this face is not having the beard part, so because it is all streaming from our servers, that's why it's a little laggy kind of the pictures you will see in the background, but we are not going on that part. So let's first of all walk through the processes of creating the character better. So this is here. First of all, I will put here the atmosphere so that it will look a little better. So better in the background. So there are the tons of the atmosphere. The one that suits better for you, you have initialized that atmosphere so that the lighting will be perfect on your face. So this is you, and so now let's walk through first of all the headshot part. That the headshot we have initially first of all gone through. So the photo preparation, that the adjust, you can even adjust again the scalp morph that you have previously, you at the time they import the photo, you have been given the options to select the profile. Now you can even select your scalp mesh. You can even select especially the nose part and even modify it. So I will be doing very little modifications, or either you can come in here and do the modification. Their shortcuts are a little not good. So let's suppose that this part A has not been mapped correctly. So you just select this part and just drag the mouse. It will enlarge that area. It will enlarge that area. It will soften the area. You can even go with here the sliders. There are the tons of sliders will be here available. These are the sliders that the point that we have selected. These are the sliders for them, and just make it a little higher. And you can change the head scale, head width, and there are the tons of the options here. All the body mesh, polygon structure, polygon face have just mapped on these sliders. I will be giving you the more better insight on this side too. So let's just first of all go with this one. So the same you can do for the lips part, ear part, and ear parts. For just let me show you. This is the ear part selection. It has selected the ear part, but you are not able to just visualize it. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to do here that it will look a little better for the further. Just make this thing in the center and drag it. Let me just so this one is the part, and you can even come in here and even adjust the photos that you have previously been used. And this is the skin type. You can select the skin color. Suppose that the skin color is not little on the not better having mapped from the photo. You can either decrease the skin color, or increase the skin color. So that is your preference, and select OK. And now here is the some of the important thing. But if you are artist or designer, you will be very good in designing these messes. But if you are not, then we will kind of let you do. Then you can kind of just tweak around and make your basic structure, basic mess. So these are the base normal, base diffuse, and base roughness. There are the three things have been created. Base normal is the actually the mess extrudes some of the messes volumes. That's the base normal. It just generates the heights around. And base diffuse, it just and this is the base roughness. You can even change this thing. And this is the main material, main texture. You can even save this material. You can even visualize this material. So this is like this material. I will show you this one in a Photoshop, and will give you a little around. Just let's first of all save this file onto the drive so that. And here this will be saved in the documents. So here that for document having saved in the documents, just go in the documents, and here this photo, just open it. It will take a little time to open the Photoshop. So this is the photo diffuser. If you are an artist, you can do these editing on the higher level. That the maximum texture side we have selected here, the 4K, and this is actually the headshot part. Now let's move on to the visuals are under the little lightings around ambient occlusion. You can add an HDR effect and the background that we have selected here. The scene is containing just the three parts. The boxer is this one that he is, and you must have to make sure that you do not apply some of the extra clothing. How you will apply the clothing, we'll give you the walkthrough for that process too. We'll apply the clothing, we'll give you. So this is just the default clothing, and you have to make sure that you just keep the default clothing on. You do not apply any other clothing. You can apply the hairs and eyes, lashes, and those. So first of all, now. Okay, so this is done. You are here. I'm giving you the insight, and this is the main mess of the body, and they are lighting sky cameras, and these are the content. So this Photoshop has opened here. Let me just go to the Photoshop. So this is the material. This is the texture you are seeing here. Let me just make it to 30% because the 30% will be even enough to visualize it. So this is the material. You can see this is actually having mapped on your face and the body textures. He is generating his own body textures, and these are the 4K photos. So just let's close it because we can do any kind of editing, and those editing must have to match with the mess. If you are doing some extra editings and those editings are really not better fitting with them, if you are an artist, you can do this. Okay. So now let me. This one has opened up here, so I will be making that one thing to be disabled. This will activate scalp morph, and now let's go with the content part. Content is having most of the thing here. So if you are not creating your avatar, so these are some of the default contents remains available. With this, you do not have to apply any of these. It's common in the actually providing the if you are trying to change the color of the eye, so you can do that. So let me just go on the part here. Just zoom in. So this is the eye viewer. Your eye is looking as of right now. You can even close the eye. So closing the eye here, we have to close the open close eyes. So how it will look when your eyes will be closed. You know, these areas are not having better mapped from the textures. You can even open the mouth and have. So this was the eye. Open close eye. Open close mouth. Open the eye, and even you can try some another eyes too. But you have to make sure that suppose how we are going to apply the eyes. So let's try this one. This one is a little bluish gray. So you have to apply just the material because this is you have to just apply the material because this type of the mess that has been created is for your face. So I will apply just the material on that, and this see that the hands have been changed, and you are saying that these yellow areas. So you can just select this yellow area, and this is available for the complete body. This part you are selecting. Now you have got the sliders to change the values. Either you can change the values here, so to make the effect, or either you can cheekbone sizes. So these you have to make very little, or either I'm just giving you this just drag it out, and it will give you the effect around that part. You know. See, you're saying the effects that how it is affecting the body, how it is affecting actually the mess of the body. So you can completely customize your body in this way. Now you can change. You have changed the materials of the eye. There is the same is going with the teeth. You can change the materials of the teeth or the messes of the teeth. Let me just give you that how it will look when we close the open the eyes. It's we are kind of a little more inside of the mouth. So that's why. So this is how it is looking inside the mouth. You can change the even the material or the mesh even. So if it is inside the mouth, you can replace the material and the mesh both because it will replace the mesh of the tooth in the same way. You do not have to apply any morph preset body because that will make a very big weird changes in your body. Now let's just close the mouth. Closing the mouth will be done just okay, close mouth. We are closing the mouth now. Now the mouth is supposed to be closed because we have selected here a different mesh. That's why I think that the mouth is not getting closed. So we have selected the complete body mesh. Now we'll close the mouth, open close mouth. Now the mouth has closed. Now we'll go with the you do not have to apply any of these presets or the full body morph targets. You do not have to apply because this has been created based on your. You can even apply the high resolution. You are not allowed to allow because this morph has been created. This structure, this mesh structure has been created based on your body. And now we are going to work on some clothings. Okay. So as I said you that you do not have to apply any clothing, but first of all we are going to give you here that how you will be able to. And we have missed the part of the hair. Here we have missed the part. So this is the hair part here, and here is now we can apply the hair on our body. So let's just have a look at the, how the hair, what kind of the hair we'll be applying. You can apply the hair, but if the hairs are not in the perfect way as of you, then we can design the hair for your as you want. So let me go with this here. So kind of look a little good on this mess, and it's applied here. It's not looking that good. Let's apply this one here, and make it a little zoomed in so that it goes here. There we go. So this is the hair have been applied, and even you can just rotate it. You can see here we're rotating this all around. Okay, so this is the hair we have applied, and teeth is done. This one is done. Clothing, we are going with the clothing. So this is the basic clothing that we have to use all the time. But if you are looking to apply some clothing and see that how you will be looking exactly, then you can try these ones. Just I will giving you an example. So let's try this clothing. This one is kind of a little laggy. It's actually coming from our servers. That's why. So this clothing have been applied, so it's really looking a little. So let me just remove this clothing because we'll not be working with the clothing. So now this clothing part done, and here the head torso you do not apply any other mess, and you do not apply any of the motion, gesture, expressions, and even those two. Okay, now this part is done. This left side of the pan is almost we have seen all the features, and this side, this one side is also having tons of features for modification of the mess. As you will walk around, it's kind of a little not working better. So first of all, go with this one, modify pose. So first of all, suppose that you have applied the hairs and some of the part of the hair is not correctly fitting with the mesh. Then what you can do? Suppose that the examples that you suppose that your mesh or face mesh is a little higher. So you will come in these areas and see. So you can even change the, especially the textures have been used to generate the teeth here and eye. That is you have to select the specific STL files from that you will be creating. So this is the you have to activate the appearance editor here. When you activate the appearance editor, this will open up the complete. So this is also working with the collisions that how your body must have to collides with the another secondary meshes. Secondary meshes, suppose here that this is the boxer, that's the underwear he is using. Okay, so this is the secondary box. Let me just get it into the view and walk it away a little. So now as we have activated the appearance editor, now here we will have some more of the options to confirm the meshes around their collisions. So this is a confirm mesh. You can even smooth this mesh. You will just apply the smoothing on this one mesh. You can smooth this one and start the conforming of this mesh. So suppose that this part of the mesh is extruding this cloth and cloth is not really fitting. So you can even pass it on us to modify or develop these ones, or either you can develop it on your own. So here, supposedly you have either you can increase the size of the pants so that it will be better able to easily able to fit onto your body, or either you can use the iterations to find the correct collisions of all the meshes face of the pants to respective to their body. So here you can like apply the 1 and 2 subdivisions level margin like the 0.5 and calculate collisions. So this is what's going to happen. I will be making a little more video to give you a more detailed view of how you'll be able how you can create how you can edit your meshes. Now you can edit the range especially. Suppose if you're looking at that collision is not perfectly setting up your mesh. If this is not actually the case that we are solving, that this is not the situation that it is must have to set the collisions here perfectly. But here if you are in some of this kind of that situation, then you can apply this procedure to go through and you will have the perfect meshes being applied on your body. Okay, so you can even select all of these ones vortexes, and you can modify, you can apply the collisions just on them. So apply the mirror tolerance and confirm these collisions. So it will just apply the collisions on this mesh. You can even select the element, that is the face. So this is just selecting this face, so you can confirm this one. You can even select the brush, you can go with the brush and select the complete this one. There's like the selected 4 to 5 confirm and confirm them. So this is the confirm editor. So this is especially for the clothing. You can edit the mesh editing is completely. So this is started the mesh editing. You can even close this one. And the skin weights convert style OD is here, style OD for dropping the LOD levels. So now this, and as you see here, first of all I will give you this is the actor, this is the complete actor we have selected. This is the complete actor here. Now this complete actor has the head scale. You can even increase the head size. So this is, as you can see, the head scale is increasing a little, as you can see in the numbers, or even you can see. So this was 0 at the beginning. So let me put it a little near. So here it is. head width, you can increase head width. Left you can increase head width. Right you can increase head width. So the head width I'm increasing. So they see that we are decreasing the head width, we are increasing the head width. So keep it to 0. So as it has been better suited for your body, they have created it has been created in the way that must have. So we can now, so we can go with the body, we can go with the full body, we can select the arms. So we have selected the arms, then now see actually how it's going to apply. Then you can directly go with these arms. So we have selected this part and we would like to see that our thigh part is looks to be heavier a little like this. So we can just select this one and increase the masses around. Okay, so even you can do it from here. So suppose this is the arm length, the arm is a little shorter has been created, you can increase the length of the arms, see the length arm increasing, and even you can, there's all of the configurations here. Elbow thin, elbow part, elbow thin level has been is being managed through this one. As you can see that the elbow thin level how it's been managed. For all of the here the sliders have been available to you. You can make and hand, this was the part of the hand. Now the hand, we are working with the hand, we are working with the chest, we are working with the foot, we are working with the waist, we will be working the full head. If you want to base in the same way, every part of the body you can modify in such a way that suits best for you. Okay, now we our head sword is here, every kind of thing, every kind of the and external teeth you can modify, eye can you can modify. There all of the various sliders has been given. As you will get it, as you will change around, as you will see that what exactly that you make the changes match to your mess, and then actually have a look at the, does it really making the difference or it does it look like you. So these features are all available here. You have to make sure that you are working with the perfect, we are working the perfect way to develop this. Okay, so now we are going to, this is a little okay, so I was having a little problem with the internet connection, so now it's everything is good here now again. So now here we are at this modify material list page. So these all the materials have been applied on your body. Material name, material stereotype. There's a digital human head stereotype is here. There's all the material have been given here. Status settings here. You must have to be a pro designer to be working with these. And we have almost gone with everything. And rest of the, you can adjust the bones, you can adjust the floor context, adjust the bones. If this suppose that we are working with the bones, suppose that these are all the bones have been given here. Now suppose that you have selected this one. This one you have selected. Now if you like to just render this, or even you can increase the size, you can change the, you can suppose that this value you are changing. So in this way, suppose that you are changing the scale and the transforms of the bones, it will change the height, length of the hand and all of the. Now what we'll do that we are done with almost, this is on the high settings. Now let me just render this photo. I think this photo will. So first of all, what we are going to do, we are going to change the hairs are not looking perfect. Hairs are not looking perfect on this face. There are some little of the. This will be perfect one. Okay. And now just rotate around and have a look. So let's just render this photo first of all. Let's actually have a image out of it, rendering this, and use the 4K resolutions. Using the 4K resolutions. Continuously 4K and export it out. Export. Render to. So that photo has been rendered and it's opening the. So this is all done, and we will be we have been giving you all of the settings, and that is most necessary. So this is a photo. This is a 4K photo. This will kind of this kind of a thing. It will look this will be a mess. Okay. Now we are going to export this mess. If you like to do rest of the changes, then you can do. Actually, just we have to come in the preview and preview and set to the viewport resolution so that you can see it completely. And here we are done. We have to now export this one. If you like to just walk around, you can, these are tons of options, but we have not included those because it is just for creating your mess based on your photo. Okay, so now we'll export this mess. So kind of we have to grab a little more photo to match around. So first of all, this was the photo. This was the photo that we have used here, and as you can see, it's kind of a almost curved result here. So the photo we have here, and this was the photo. Let me have a look at this one. So this was the photo. And this is the person we have created. It will be created more better if you put here some water. It will make a time or longer time. Now what we are going to do here that we'll be uploading it to our drive or somewhere we can store. So for that, what we can use our you can use your account for doing that. So I will be logging into my account here. We've logged in my account and we'll export this character out and we'll save it in our drive. So first of all, export this. For exporting the character, go to the export section, file section, go to the export, and then select FBX clothed character. FBX clothed character, and we are done with every part. Yeah, we are almost done with every part. We'll be making one more documentation. We've been including some documentations here too, so that you can walk around here with that. So now these are the options. First of all, you have to select here the Unreal in the this one on my Tiger 2 Unreal. You have to just select the mesh here in the ABX options, and now you have to tick these three, these all the three mesh textures, convert image format to BMP, and this one 4096. 4096, 4096 4K textures, and delete hidden faces. You do not have to tick that one. Export this one, and now you have to make sure even that all of the textures that you have created will have to lesser than 40 MB. That's the export file that we are just going to create here. Must have to be lesser than 40 MB. So let me just create the file. So I will just make this person name. Okay, and I'm going in the file and we'll look here. So this is the texture I haven't created, and texture 2 that we have rendered here, and this one we have been rendered previously. This one image. So this is how a different person is looking like. Yeah, it's not yeah, this one is, it's not that so perfect, but it's almost will be our real life like situations in the game. And we are just wait for the program for this one because it's kind of giving a lot of the pressure. These softwares are too much heavy to run without the ISO and generation. They don't even you must need a GPU, and we are using around 20 gigs of GPU. So we have created this is the random.apx. This is the file, the most necessary file here. This is a 325 MB of file has been created. We have to drop this file size. So there are some of the trick arounds that you can go to decrease the file size. Either first of all you can select the lower resolutions for character. First of all this and we have first of all go with the 2K and select the JPEG. So to decrease the file size and embed textures, export it. Random 2. It's exporting. It will take just a second to export these data. And exported, and what the size are here now? Random 2. It's still 38.4, and you see that the JPEG has decreased drastically the image file size. 38.4. Now you have to pick just the random2.apx and you have to put it on the put it into the drive. There we go. Upload it into the drive. 38.5 just happened in the second. Finishing upload. It's done. It's uploaded. Now just close this one because the website is not live. We can even upload on our website. We will upload our website, but the website is not currently live. How will we be uploading on our website? I will just give you. So now we are done with the character creation part. And if you are an artist or developer looking to work with this one more, then you can use our softwares. Especially this one is important software and requires the GPU's master to be now if you are working with this one. Now this is all that you are doing here. If you are like to get into this PC again, you will never be. So whatever you have to do at this time. What kind of editing you are doing that you have to do at this time. Or if you are looking to just get into something that you have deleted this part and you are liking to start from this place, then what you have to do, you have to export this. You have to save this project. You have to save this project and you have to download this project or upload this project to your drive. So if suddenly we are saving the project, CC3 the base mail, the random 2 that we have selected, random 2. Okay, so random 2 we are saving the subject. Now you have to upload this subject to your drive so that you can access this thing again. If you are not uploading to your drive, because when you will be trying to get when you will try to, so this is a file having created random 2 second. This is a file as a save file. So when you will try to get it again, you will be in a different instance of this computer. Also all of the data that you are saving here will be lost. So what you can do, you can save this project and upload to your drive, and when you will be coming again, so you are uploading to drive and it will just take seconds to upload because here the internet speed is, so you see it's like the 100 MB of file having done in 2 seconds. So now when you are again initiating a different instance, you have to download this file that you have just uploaded to your drive and open here as a project. So here we'll be going and open project. You will be opening that project. So this is random2.ccc that you'll be downloading from your drive to open this, continue this project from here and edit your mess from here. So now you have done, you're done with this part. Now you can exit this and close this instance. You are having all of the files here with you. Now you can close this instance here, and even now you can either just go with it, just click on this one to close the instance, or either you can just here come in here and make this thing shut down. Continue. So just shut down the instance. Now you are again back to your place, back to your PC. Now this is your PC. Now you can upload you can even click here to terminate the desktop, remote desktop that you have been using previously. You will terminate that remote desktop. That remote desktop is terminated. Now you have to upload that character here. So what you will do, I will download the character that I have just uploaded to my drive. Here's the file that we have just uploaded to our drive. Now we'll download it here. You can even directly upload it from that instance to our website, because we have not launched our website. That's why it's taking a little time in this way. So it will take here around 2 minutes to download this file, and then we'll be able to put it in. Now we have downloaded the file. That file has downloaded, and now we'll upload to our website. So now here click on the upload character. This will open a new window here, and now we'll go in downloads. So this is the file that we have downloaded. This is the file. Now select the file from here and upload the file. It will take here around the same way as based on your internet speed to upload the file to our server. Now you are uploading it into your account. So this file has been uploaded now. This file has uploaded to our website. This is the file uploaded successfully. And now we can this has been uploaded, and rest of the part we'll do. This is the members directory and all of the maps. You can all of the maps that we'll be creating here will be those maps will be here. We have not done the customizations, and all the maps here will be. There will be all the maps here. Actually, this has been implemented on our website. So, and now this is the complete website that you will be working with. And now your mess is here. Will be whatever the map will be creating. You can get into that map with your mess, and you can visualize it in your world. So that's what we are working with, and it will be a big thing. So, shall we just for this? Okay, yeah. Thank you for watching this. Have a nice day.